So why should you care about site speed, right? That's what we're talking about here, helping with site speed. Well, speed's a ranking factor in Google. They've been pushing the idea of speed as a usability functionality, right? In other words, as a user experience, and Google's all about the user experience right now. And if your site's slow, Google just may not look favorably upon your site as you might like them to. And this means you're not going to rank as well as you might like to. So if your site's super slow, it could be causing ranking issues for you. And increasing your site speed will create a better user experience. We all know how much Google loves a good user experience right now. So what is a good page load time? Well, according to Google, best practice is that each page of your site should load in under 2 seconds, okay? They've lowered this over the years from 3 seconds to 2 seconds. Now they're talking about under 2 seconds, 1.5 to 2 seconds is the best place to be. And in fact, it's so important. I mean, there's some real big studies here that we've seen. This is one of the ones I've recently looked at here. A single second delay in page load time gives you 11% fewer page views, a 16% decrease in customer satisfaction, and a 7% loss in conversion. So if your site's slow, you're losing customers, you're losing people on your website, you're losing conversions. And slow sites do this. 47% of consumers expect a website to load in 2 seconds or less, right? We just don't want to wait around. If you don't load quick, we're out. And 40% of consumers will abandon a page that takes 3 or more seconds to load. You ever sit there on a web page just waiting for it to load? You're like, I'm done, I'm out. Well, that's what happens. If it's even longer than that, you lose almost half of your visitors before they even arrive on your website. So speed means visitors. The faster your site is, the more potential you have to keep, get, and retain those visitors, right? And visitors that do stay on a slow site, they might not return. In one survey, 79% of consumers said they would not return to a site with poor performance. And I'm sure you've all been in a similar situation where you just went to a website and it was super slow to get around, it frustrated you, and you're like, I'm done, I'm moving on. And maybe the next time you did a search and you saw that same website come up, you went, no, I'm not going, yeah, that site stinks, it's too slow, it's a pain to work with. So you need to really care about site speed. And not just because of some of these numbers also, but it matters to your bottom line. Here is from Walmart. All right, this is a study we got out of Crazy Egg. Every 1 second of load time improvement for Walmart equal to 2% conversion rate. And for every 100 milliseconds of improvement, incremental revenue grew by up to 1%. And so you can kind of look at some of these numbers here. You can hear another one here for loading time impact on conversions. Anything over the 1.65 seconds reduce conversions, okay? Then the peak at this 1.650 milliseconds. So this is under 2 seconds, so-and-so seconds, super important. Slow sites, less revenue, period, okay? It's important to understand.